All growth comes from this. Hey guys, Jim Edwards here. Welcome to another edition of Letting the Chickens Out with Jim. It's the fall. It's the crisp fall edition, which means I have on a sweatshirt because it's a little chilly out here, which will make running very nice in a few minutes. So, what are we talking about today? Well, I had an interesting conversation with a friend of mine this morning, Dexter, and we were talking about the upcoming virtual gym boat. And Dexter's always been my idea guy. Is like, yeah, we can do this and 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 this. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to do all that stuff. But it's interesting because it made me think and realize, yet again, that all growth comes usually from the areas where you have the most resistance. What am I talking about? Well, it's usually the stuff you don't want to do that you gotta do, or that you should do, or that's going to lead to a change. Because if you only want to do the easy stuff, if you only want to do the things you already know how to do, if you only want to do the things that you feel confident in or that are going to be super smooth, you're not going to have any growth. Just like a great story is built on conflict and resolution of conflict, your growth has to come from some sort of resistance. That's why it's called resistance training, which is the new buzzword when you're working out. But in all seriousness, if you're doing everything the same way all the time and it's real easy, you're never growing. And so as we put together all the stuff for the virtual gym boat, I'm going to have to grow a little bit in what I'm willing to do this, specifically in the area of making it an experience. And I'm having, I'll just be honest with you, where I'm having the resistance is in the area of we need to make it an experience, which means we need to send everybody out some stuff like a box. And it's just such a pain in the butt to send out stuff to people all over the world right now. And that's the only area where I'm having resistance. Doing a 2-day event virtually, I got that under control. I can see that in my head. All these things, but the only area of resistance right now is the sending the stuff out. Like if you're going to get a t-shirt and you're going to get a drink bottle and you're going to get some other cool stuff to make it feel like you're actually on a cruise. Not a fishing cruise, Sean. I could send everybody a lure. But, hey Duke, hey Sarah. So that's where the hang up is. And I'd be interested in your feedback. Solutions to that. Any thoughts on, just where I could get some cool swag and stuff done and have it drop shipped or sent automatically? Any kind of suggestions from you all would be very welcome. I'm not sure why I'm having so much resistance to it, other than it's just a pain in the butt to send stuff out. So anyway, that's where I need some help or some feedback if you want to give it to me. But back to the topic of our Letting the Chickens Out with Jim, the way to experience the growth is not to run from the resistance. It's not to run from the thing that you don't want to deal with. It's to face it head on and to just figure it out. Either draw on past experience, ask your friends for some input, or do some research. But the longer you run from it, the more likely you are to never experience the growth that we all ultimately want. So I'm Jim Edwards. I hope you have a wonderful day. I gotta go collect up some eggs and then go for a run. So have a wonderful morning, and I'll talk to you soon. And keep your eye open for information about the virtual gym boat that will be taking place in November. Have a great day. Bye-bye, everybody.